Hey, what's up everyone? I disconnected myself from the internet just now so that I would not have any notifications. So, Elon Musk, if you have not heard, you remember Elon Musk days ago bought the largest share of Twitter ever. And now he is the single largest shareholder on Twitter. After which, everyone at Twitter had a frenzy. They went crazy. And he went to the Twitter board meeting, and he was going to put himself at the top in the Twitter board. And so he wanted to change how things are done, and they went into a panic. They literally just went, "Oh no!" A bunch of, well, I'm not going to state that, but they went into a big frenzy, saying, "No, this can't be done. He's going to change the way things." They're afraid he might bring free speech back to the platform. Well, they said he could not radically change the way that social media network works. So, they all had a crazy fit about it. After which, since he bought the largest share of anyone, their counteraction was to sue him. Many of the shareholders of Twitter sued him because they said that he didn't tell them in advance that he was going to take out so much of a stake. He was going to buy so much of a stake in Twitter. And so now, Elon counteracted and said, "Look, I'm taking out my shares. I'm going to take that share, that large percentage share out." He went into the board meeting, and they wouldn't have it. They couldn't stand it. They said they were all in a panic and panicking, going, "Oh no, he's shaking things up in Twitter. We're having to have stress rooms now." I mean, acting like a bunch of wusses. But anyway, they said they just didn't want things to be changed. They thought their little game, their little scheme might fall apart. Anyway, they thought their whole thing might fall apart there. Oh, there it is. It's flying off. It's falling apart now. Anyway, never mind that reference, is it? But they thought everything might go crazy, So what Elon did and counteracted with is, by the way, that was a South Park reference, but I don't want to say it because I can't do the whole reference on here. I'm not going to on my channel. But the counteraction he did today was Elon said, "Look, I'm going to take my stock out of Twitter. I'm going to take my share out, and you've got one option." He said he made a $43 billion offer, unsolicited bid, to take Twitter private. And now he said, "I'm going to buy the whole thing." He said, "It's all or nothing. If you're going to do this to me, I'm buying the entire thing." So now he's doing a takeover attempt of Twitter. They're trying to say that free speech is in danger over him. That's what they're trying to put out. But yet he is trying to bring free speech back to Twitter because so many people have had their social media accounts removed. So many people have had their lives ruined over having an opinion, a difference of opinion of the mainstream MSM. And all of the what's mainstream right now, what's allowed to be stated. If you state a difference of opinion, then you are horrible. What's good is viewed as bad, bad is viewed as good. What is right is wrong, what is wrong is right. What is just decency as a human being is considered horrible, or just what is, what I mean, in some aspects, what is, they pulled the old commie agenda, pulled the old commie thing, accuse your enemies of doing the very thing that you are doing, that way they won't suspect you. That's an old strategy. But now Elon wants to buy the entire Twitter. They claim the Tesla shares dipped, but let me tell you, Twitter shares went way up. Twitter stock went up the moment he bought into it. Twitter had been in a slump, and when he bought into it, the stocks went up. But now the shareholders are claiming they would not have reinvested their money in it. They would never have invested in it had they known he took over, that he took that large of a share, and which is insane, absurd. And Elon is a guy who, honestly, he doesn't live like most billionaires do. From what I've heard, they say he'll eat peanut butter and just live in a $30,000 or less home, and he's not like most billionaires from what I've heard about him. But they said that Twitter board has no choice but to reject Musk's offer. So will he buy more Twitter? What will he do? What do you think? Do you think he'll buy it? I don't know. I think that was a genius move. He's like saying, fine, I'm going to buy all of you. And he has enough money to buy all of them. He has enough money to do whatever he wants. And yeah, I just thought that was funny that he shakes them up so much over a free speech, over offering free speech. All right, signing out.